Hello and welcome back to another video from Mini Motley Sanctuary, and we're now in the depths of winter.
We are.
I'm Anna.
And I'm Ruth.
And together we are a mother-daughter team running our little animal sanctuary and online gift shop. And here are some snowy scenes that we wanted to share with you as the aftermath from Storm Bert.
And there is Bertie. Not the culprit of the recent storm, but always full of mischief.
Always a whirlwind.
Yes.
Always a hurricane.
Yes. But we can't hold him responsible for the snowfall.
No. He'd be probably quite glad to know that a storm was named after him, wouldn't he?
He'd expect it, I think.
We got a smattering of snow. It's not like the snow that we've experienced previously on the sanctuary where it's been feet deep. It was just a little sprinkling.
Yeah.
But it does still bring its extra challenges, doesn't it, Mum?
It does, and it's still very cold.
Extra hay, extra feed to make sure all the animals' internal burners are fired up and keeping them warm and armoured against the storm, the high winds, and relentless rain that just went on for days, didn't it?
The rain is the worst part of it, I think. It's just so depressing, isn't it? And they don't like it. And all the animals hate it, don't they? And the ground gets really sodden and hard to walk through, and then obviously we have the concern about their hooves and foot rot and all of those lovely pleasures that come with the changing of the seasons. But anyway,
when the snow comes, it looks idyllic, doesn't it?
Yeah, well actually when you first get the smattering snow, you think, oh well, that's a relief, because that hardens it all up and that gets us away from the sludge and the hideous mud,
the bogs.
And then it all melts again and makes it even worse. So yeah, it's just a short reprieve that looks quite cute.
Here are some pretty pictures to lighten and brighten your day in the moments where it looks absolutely stunning, which is Mother Nature, isn't it, at its best, Mum? You can have floods and you can have snow drifts and you can have bogs, but actually when the sun comes out, it makes everything look beautiful.
Yeah, and when you get snow on the ground and the sun comes out, it's all twinkly and sparkly, which is really, really pretty.
Our online gift shop is open for Christmas, so if you would like to have a peek or a browse, please do head on over to our Etsy shop. All you have to do is search for Mini Motley Sanctuary on Etsy, or head on over to any of our social media channels and click the link in bio and it will take you straight through for lots of handmade gifts and decorations, all unique and very special, and made by Mum, by Ruth, one half of our duo.
So I try to make different things each year, and it's actually fun to be able to use the sheep's fleece in this way. As everyone knows, sheep's fleece actually is fairly worthless now, so it's fun to see how you can sort of recycle it into hopefully pretty and original decorations. And this year we've got woolly jumpers, as we call them, so little Herdwick sheep dressed in handmade jumpers with different animal motifs or floral motifs, and some pictures here of them. Some have sold, but there are still plenty in the shop if you would like one of these. They're very soft to hold.
They're so soothing.
They're
in
very
your
soothing. They
hand.
are, I have to say. Yeah, I actually kept one myself,
and I did too.
So you can put them on the tree. You can move their legs and arms around. So they could sit on a branch of the tree. They could sit, as mine does, in my little office space and keep me company.
They're very comforting.
They are comforting. They're squeezy comforting.
And because they're wearing little hand-knitted jumpers, they're extra squishy too.
They are, yeah. And I've made some other original items, mice, badgers, hares, using vintage and rare materials, which I source from all different places, and they genuinely are one-offs, and I can't actually get the same materials again because they are very old, a lot of the materials, and they're all combined from different sources. So if you fancy anything completely original that potentially you could use as a tree topper with sparkles and sequins and beads, then please have a look. We have sold a few of the more decorative items, but I am trying to make some more because I've been asked to put in the shop.
And also, if you'd like to buy a beautiful artisan horse doll to sit amongst your Christmas tree or sit on your mantelpiece, she is in the shop right now, made with rare vintage materials actually used on the set of Game of Thrones, which is very exciting.
Which are trimmed with real silver. Yeah, so there's lots to look at, and there's new things such as holly herdwicks, little herdwicks with holly crowns, and a selection of our other sheep.
And herdwicks wearing sparkler crowns.
Yes, and we've also got my books in the shop, again, to help raise money for the sanctuary. The Christmas book is called The Special Gift, that's new this year, and the hardbacks are in the shop if you would like a signed copy.
And if you just want to buy a few Christmas cards, for the first time ever, we have our very own Mini Motley Sanctuary Christmas cards featuring Santa Bertie, and he looks fabulous with his curly fleece wearing a Santa hat. So we really hope you might like to buy some Christmas cards to support us too. Please do head on over to our Etsy shop, Mini Motley Sanctuary, or our social media pages, which will direct you there.
And anything you buy makes a huge difference to us, especially at this time of year when we've got extra hay bills and
feed bills.
So please know that your support is going to something that's really important to us, and if you love animals, then know that it's making a difference to the lives of the animals that we're looking after.
Every purchase helps towards deliveries and supplies and vet bills, feed, hay and essential costs.
Yeah.
And if you'd like to join our amazing Patreon community, for the first time ever we have a Patreon exclusive Christmas gift hamper raffle, which we are very excited to bring you in a very festive red basket too. Lots of Mini Motley Sanctuary treasures, including greetings cards, a signed copy of Mum of Ruth's book called The Special Gift, a handmade, hand-sculpted grey-faced Dartmoor sheep, the very last of our 2025 wall calendars.
Yes.
It's the only one left.
Handmade decorations. Our Mini Motley Sanctuary mug with our logo on it, and lots more. Please join our raffle. Every single membership to Patreon helps the running and the survival of our little animal sanctuary and all of the rescues that have a safe forever home with us. You can cancel anytime. It's £1 per entry, so the £1 tiers, it's 1 entry. If you join us for £5, it's 5 entries. £10, it's 10 entries, and so on. And you can find more and more information about behind the scenes at the sanctuary, the stories of the animals that have found us and found a home with us, and just feel part of a really lovely community.
All the details are on our Patreon, so please do have a read. You can find the post all about our hamper raffle on there ready for you, and we are so thankful and grateful for anyone who wants to join us and stay with us as well.
We really are, thank you.
We'll be back soon with lots more updates, but for now, Merry Christmas. We really hope you might have a little look and go shopping in our Etsy shop and take a look at our hamper raffle as well. All of your support means so much, and a huge thank you to our incredible patrons who help us continue, and without your support we would really struggle.
Yes, thank you and Merry Christmas.